I'm almost ready to be a cowboy.
Xinjiang is huge.
Ranging all the way from the snow and mountains to the beaten sound of the desert.
Careful your hand.
Can we open?
Open the door.
See? Oh my God!
I'm really at the frontier of the frontier.
Okay, wonderful.
You don't speak sometimes the same language, but you still connect. And you still feel like you're similar.
Yeah. Xinjiang has always been a crucible, the fusion of cultures.
Yes.
太漂亮。
The frontier of China, the heart of Eurasia.
I don't know where they're taking them.
That's quiet. And the light of the sun is like so agreeable. Looks like the best place to take a nap.
I'm going to a particular site nearby called Dundabalaka. It's a collection of prehistoric rock art. It is remarkable because it has the earliest depiction of skiing that we have in the world.
这个母图，妈的忒前面的屁事。
Feel like a man.
This is a geography that's more attuned to nomads, earlier hunter foragers. It is like a candy store for a historian.
Being here is very different from other travels that I took around China. I feel like I'm the lead of the herd. I'm really at the frontier of the frontier.
It could be very inspiring to see what's happening, what's arising, all the opportunities in the future.
In this project, I'd like to show the diversity of cultures, how those have shifted over time, how new cultures have grown up here.
Woo! I've never seen skiers that close. Oh my God, I had it on my face.
The frontier of China, the heart of Eurasia.
I'm in禾木village at the northern tip of Xinjiang, all the way west of China, near the border with Kazakhstan, Russia, and Mongolia. My name is Nico de Rouge. I'm French. I specialize in reportage and documentary photography, which takes me around the world. I heard that fur skiing is a very old tradition, and that is how people actually started skiing in the first place. People from my country almost assumed that it came from us, that it came from Europe. Hey, Malitin. 你好. I'm looking for Malitin. He's the man around here if I want to know more about the fur skis, where it came from, and if it still exists today.
Oh my God, I've never done this before. I'm so excited. I'm Hasna. I come from Morocco, from Casablanca. I came here to China to be working in architecture. I'm in Koko Tohai Ski Resort. It's on the Altai Mountains, very close to the Mongolian border in the far north of Xinjiang, known for its high altitude drops in all China. You have ski grounds in Sweden. Why you came so far to this place?
I actually live in Shanghai right now.
Oh, okay.
So trying to figure out the best place in China. This is over my expectation.
Hello. Hello. I'm come from Xi'an.
Xi'an.
You know terracotta warriors?
Yeah, I do.
Yes.
It's your first time to go down the slope? Yeah, I can watch you. I'm not skiing. I'm just watching.
Okay. Have fun.
Yay! Woo! She's doing it. Makes me want to learn skiing. Why didn't I learn skiing? What was I thinking of?
这漂亮，是不是？
对。
对。
泥泞的道路。
My name is Neil Schmid. I'm an American and a historian of China. As a researcher, I work at an archaeological site in Dunhuang. I'm here 40 kilometers south of Altai City. Going to a particular site nearby called Dunda Balaka, a collection of prehistoric rock art, and it has the earliest records of human skiing in the world.
岩画，它都靠近这个山区，岩石裸露地方。
Today I'm here to meet Zhang Huixiang, the specialist in rock art, and makes copies of rock art using traditional Chinese methods.
越艰苦的、越美好的东西，在越艰难的地方。
明白。
这个是
传统的滑雪板嘛？
哦，好，
第一次看到了吗？
对，是第一次的。
马的腿是个腿。
哦，马腿。
对。
So this is very rough in that direction.
对。
To go up the mountain, I'm guessing, and then this is super smooth. Even this stick, I don't really know. You have to twist your body. It's very different from the two sticks that I used as a kid when I was skiing, right?
She's like flying. Look at this. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
To learn skiing, I'm here to meet Subinor. She's a young girl being part of the Xinjiang branch, the national alpine ski team. Subinor.
Yes.
That's a beautiful name. Where does it come from?
维吾尔语里面就是光的意思。
It means light?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the same in my language. How many years have you been training?
3年了，建立这个队的时候一直在阿勒泰训练。
Can you believe I never skied before?
我可以教你。
You gotta be patient with me. I don't know how to ski. I've never done this before.
没事 ，no problem， 我可以慢慢教你。
Oh, okay, great. You want to do it now?
慢慢了 ，Yeah.
Yes, let's go. Oh my God, that's exciting.
Go.
你好，你好，这边好吗？
Yeah， 初学者可以。
喂。你看吧，这个三角绳。
The snow will not stay on the ski; will go away.
These are straight and these are curvy. What's the difference?
适合比赛训练的，这是学者刚开始滑雪的。
牛皮到我身上。好，这样适合。
I feel like a man.
That looks professional. Okay, cool. 谢谢。
有劲的呢。哎呀！
Okay, we got it.
喂，
慢慢走，
脚后跟。Cool。
这个小伙子们一块滑雪去。
你们好。
终于到了，就在那洞里面啊。是。哎。岩画和别的地方不一样的在哪儿呢？它不是凿刻的，彩绘的。
这些岩画是什么时代？
都是青铜时代的。
Going back a few thousand years, there's not much material record, so we really don't know the people who created the petroglyphs. But it's likely that there's a continuity from culture to culture over thousands of years.
Okay, I feel like this is getting a bit better. On the way up for now, seems okay. The way down is going to be another story.
第四组可变的有4人，中间2人踩在长条形的雪板上。这一组人很规律的，包括他这个滑雪的姿势、动作，他还有一个杆儿。咱们这么快，就这样子。你看那个奔腾的牛，大型的一个狩猎的场景一样。走！
Here we are in the mountains. We don't see anybody on horseback, so skiing would have been the most effective way to hunt. You can imagine hunter foragers coming down the slopes on skis, herding these horses and these oxen in a mass hunt. All the animals are facing to the right. Give it a kind of animation. It's almost like we have an early version of cinema, the story of early man.
啊，都这样。
Let's go. Everything the exact same.
No good. No good. No good. Like this. Can you just stay here like this, please? Okay. How do I stop?
Yeah.
Okay. Triangle. That's going fast for me, Subinor.
啊！
We're skiing. We're skiing. We're skiing. We're skiing. Oh my God! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! I made it!
Good. 这是我的队友
Hello. 很好。
吴兰14，
很年轻。
王江国
Yes.
12个人，对。
That's a beautiful team. Now that you have confidence in that you are talented, that you can do very high slopes, what are your ambitions for the future? Do you want to play in the Olympics?
特别想参加，很有自信。对。
How many years do you think you need to be able to go to the Olympics?
5-6年，差不多。对，我还年轻，我可以参加下一届的奥运会。这是我的目标，这是我的梦想。
是你吗？马里钦
32岁嘛，差不多年。
跟我差不多吧。
海拔6000米的接力拿了第1名，4个人。
在青海的，对吧？
对。
In禾木, does everyone know how to use these first skis?
以前的话，就一冬天这个禾木村的每家都有打雷区嘛，现在保护动物不能去，用的这个国浪滑雪的一代人少了。
估计这就是狐狸啊、狼一类的东西。
Mr. Zhang wasn't able to do printmaking in Dunda Balaka because the types of images are painted and not carved. So we went to another site called Dulata. You can actually see these images carved into the rock.
这个东西属于是石头年代的，大概8000、1万，多漂亮，但就是太浅，太浅了。这个东西再不抢救，风化严重的很。我们再在别的地方寻找一下吧。
我们小的时候，爸爸就打雷的嘛，拿爸爸的大的滑雪板往突突的骑，后面爸爸给我做一个小的滑雪板，在爸爸的跟着滑雪学的。那个时候电器没有，电也没有，天天滑雪。
哎呦，这就是你发现的，虎鸟，这没见过，没见过。哎呦，你可以啊，这个能踏。
These animals have been extinct in this area for 15,000 years. They're much, much earlier than anything exists here, also anything that Mr. Zhang had seen.
So your dad taught you everything about skiing. Now that you are a dad, how do you plan on passing the tradition along to your child?
我们的女儿今年13岁，那个小孩今年9岁。 他们2个也爱鼓浪滑雪，后面也这个鼓浪滑雪传承下去。
哇，干了以后可以成为一个还原它的这个真实东西。
This part of Xinjiang hasn't been explored by archaeologists, in part because it's distant, but in fact, there's incredible material that give us a window onto lives 10,000 years ago.
好了，禾木古老滑雪队。
We can see this ancient knowledge that's been passed down from the Bronze Age all the way to today, still being used in a very, very similar way that it was thousands of years ago.
Just a few days ago, I was in the snow, experiencing first skis in the Altai region. Now I'm in Huochang, in the Ili Kazakh Autonomous Region. As you can see, spring is here.
I'm here in the Bordla Valley in the far northwest of China, heading up to an archaeological site called Adun Chaolu. This Bronze Age site is unique because it has both tombs and dwellings. We see the further development of civilization with pastoral nomads keeping animals as opposed to the hunter-gatherers of Altai.
这个是去年的照片的啊，这是最近的。
I'm here to meet Ira. He's a young Kazakh man about my age from a nomad herder's family. And the time of the transition has come. He's going to help his parents to take the sheep from the winter pasture to the spring pasture. 羊放在车上吗？
没有羊骑马场过来的。
那我不会骑马。
我给你教。
哈萨克人都会骑马吗？
哈萨克人就是马背上长大的。
真的吗？
这是我们的毡房的一些缩小版。
I'm in Inin, a major city in northern Xinjiang, which has a great and important history. I'm here to meet Mrs. Kim Ezguli. She's the owner of Tezbula. It's a quite known company here locally that operates with yurts.
哈萨克民族过去是游牧民族，特别喜欢羊啊、马呀、牛呀那些的。他就把牛角、羊角作为他的这个花纹，放到一些地毯或者是一些生活用品上，做自己的毡房啊什么的。哦，我喜欢，所以我就做了这么多。
I'm in the best place on earth. I feel like a real Kazakh.
这就是我们说的那个 F1房址，在这里调查的时候呢，有发现了10几处这样的房子遗迹。
Professor Cong Dashin has been working here for over 10 years. Since 2011, they've excavated numerous tombs and also a couple dwellings.
最初的认定，我们觉得它跟墓葬是有差别的尤其是那个向南凸起那个部分呢，当时我们认定很有可能是院落的门道。平面完全打开之后呢，有用火的，有一些生活的痕迹，就更加坚定了它就是人住的房子。在房子里找到的羊粪，经过化验呢，吃的是秋冬的草。这个里头是冬天居住的可能性是非常大的，由此我们就有了一个新的念头：游牧人是有固定房址，而不完全是只有帐篷那种形态。
When we arrived, Ira's mom and dad were there waiting for us. And seeing them coming out of the house and greeting us almost felt like I was in a movie. Their winter house was a very small house. The way they have power is through a solar panel on the roof.
小尼寇，你看远处这个房子，就是这个现代牧民他们冬天居住的地方。我们在调查过程中还发现一个有趣的现象，就是在我们能够找到相同时期古代的这个遗迹，那附近一定有现代的牧人的房子也在附近。
Look at this view, and this Chinese cowboy over here.
包括他们的选址，石头房的这个住人的周边呢，是用高大院墙围起了牲畜圈。那么我们推测，这可能跟现代的这种居住环境有某些地方是一致的。
I'm almost ready to be a cowboy. 好。可以叫我一些高样的声音吗？
可以。
好，那我试一下。The sheep are following me now. I feel like I'm the lead of the herd. Not for long. I don't know what it was. Maybe the horse that they gave me was perfect. But I felt like a real cowboy.
When you see the design of a yurt, you wonder about the hands that made those pieces of art. Mrs. Kim brought me into her workshop and allowed me to meet her embroiders. I hope I'm not gonna ruin it.
我在外面养了300多号人，手工这个活的话，就是现在很少人去传承和继承，有他们我们不学这个了。
Eventually, we made it to Sairam Lake. Sairam Lake is nicknamed the last teardrop of the Atlantic Ocean. The reason behind this is the warm flow of air coming from the Atlantic Ocean and hitting the Tian Shan Mountains and creating that lake. This warm flow is also bringing spring with it. That's why the Ili Valley is the place in Xinjiang where spring comes first. Iris family keeps on herding the traditional way because it represents the relationship between them and the animals and nature.
这是我们这个阿内乔鲁墓葬区里面最大的一座石板墓。阿内乔鲁墓葬的一个最大的特点就是地表上用石板围出了这个方形的一个形状。这个墓里出现了完整的人骨了，人骨的材料非常难得，保存的也很好。
The excavation revealed bones that they were able to carbon date, giving us an indication that these people were here about 3,500 years ago.
虽然后来的人和古代人并不是同一拨人，但是他们对环境的适应和智慧呢是一致的。
Thank you, Haito. Ira and his dad just had a meal, stopped for a little bit to have a rest. They're going to keep on the journey. I'm going to stop here, and I'll meet them tomorrow at their destination. 谢谢，明天见。
I felt sad to leave the sheep, but at the same time, a little bit relieved that I was not going to have to stay on the horse for the whole night. It was getting very cold in the mountains, and I'm not a real herdsman.
This is the mixture of the modern and the traditional one.
After getting to know Mrs. Kim and her designs better, she took me to meet her son, Kulan, the software genius of her creations. That's a metallic structure, not a wooden one.
Because it's really big. If you use the wooden structure, then you will have some safety concerns.
But I see a wooden frame in the inside, right?
Yeah.
What was quite impressive that he was taken, again, like his mother, but in his own way. He was playing with the rules of the yurt, turning it into something more modern. What made you decide to go back in your hometown while you were studying and graduating in such a big city as Beijing? You could be successful there too.
I know. I like this kind of modeling and rendering job. I'm the big son of my mom. I have the responsibility to come back.
You're proud of it?
I'm proud of it.
Oh my God. I love this light here.
我是从小在我姥姥家就在毡房里长大的。我睡到毡房里，看到天窗的时候，我觉得我世界上没有比这个还好的这个豪宅。我心里面觉得特别美的东西，大家也肯定喜欢。我做好了，我不是挣钱，钱最主要。
They're coming.
Ira, 你好，你好，你好，你好，好了。
So how would you say yurt in Kazakh language?
哈萨语也有一个家的意思，这个毡房意味着这个团圆的意思。
The beginning of the spring is also the time for the Nowruz festival. To celebrate this festival, the family was having a big meal. They offered some pastries, sour milk, horse meat.
It's good.
现代的生活已经进到我们这个社会了，我尽量的提着传统融入到了现代市场。我一生都不够全部把它研发出来。特别希望年轻的队伍来传承继承。
You don't speak sometimes the same language, but you still connect just with the energy, with the voice, with the eyes. So you connect with some stranger and you still feel like you're similar.
谢谢。
I feel like this brought me back to my roots, to simpler things.
We really don't know too much about these ancient people. But clearly there's a continuity that existed thousands of years ago that's been passed down all the way to today.
Can we do it again?
Wow. All of these provides points for reflection. When people begin to realize and understand the uniqueness of Xinjiang and the range of cultures that came together, it was a real revelation.